Okay. Now we do have at the same time we're gonna have Lambo versus Kelazor on Wardi's channel, WardiTV. So if you want to watch that, go ahead and watch that. And if you're sick of TVZ and you want to go into some Protoss versus Protoss, stick with us. It's ShoWTimE versus Gerald right here. Hydrate my Hydras.
Alright, you ready for me to drop that sick PvP knowledge steal?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're more of a Protoss than I am.
Yeah, because I actually played this dumb game.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Goddamn idiots playing this stupid game. I don't understand you people.
Alright.
Alrighty. Welcome everyone to Ever Dream. Just in case you've ever dreamed, this is it. Now you know. In the northeast corner of the map, representing the land of Poland, and Team Blazer. Give it up for our red Protoss. It is Gerald. And in the southwest corner of the map, representing the land of Germany and Team Big, give it up for the Wall himself. It's ShoWTimE.
Alright, so PvP. So it could be two different ways of this going. It could be either the Korean way or standard macro way. Korean way, of course, as we all know, is proxies. Now that has become more and more favorable, especially with these types of maps coming out, like Everdream, Golden Wall, all these places where there are nice proxy locations, put up like proxy Stargates, proxy Robos, and proxy gateways. But for now, it does seem to be like ShoWTimE right now is not going directly for the proxy. Usually you'll see the probe go across scout, see to make sure it's not immediately a proxy like, gateway, make sure that there's a cyber core going down at the same time. I mean, but with ShoWTimE, with that,
going on here.
There is something going on. I mean, this is pretty early for standard Korean PvP.
Now, thing is, you gotta remember, Gerald definitely the underdog here.
Yeah.
ShoWTimE, world-class player. Gerald doesn't quite have the same accomplishments that ShoWTimE has on his belt. Yeah. So maybe Gerald is feeling a little pressured to break the wall before the wall goes up.
And now ShoWTimE, of course...
Did he build the golden wall? Did ShoWTimE build the golden wall?
I mean, did Stats?
No, but Stats is the shield. It's not a wall. Stats is shield allier. It's not the wall.
That's true. Maybe he did.
Choice Zerg is
to
not...
be fair, well, to be fair, wouldn't it be... Oh my god, he misses the proxy.
Oh, but he's it now? Okay. Just scout it eventually.
But at least one Oracle should come out.
Gerald not going to be able to kill this Stalker, so there's no defending. Oh, he's actually ShoWTimE. He's bringing more forces to kill that proxy. He really wants that down quick.
I mean, if Quirky shut down the quicker,
yeah,
you won't have.
There are already Stalkers waiting for this Oracle. Yeah, and it's gonna get shut down right quick. Yeah, there's a couple of adepts sneaking into the main here. I got a couple of kills, 3 kills, 4 kills. Oh, shield battery saves that probe. 5 kills. Does put a stasis ward there, catching a few workers in it.
2 probes. Yeah, only 2 probes.
Yeah.
So not the worst.
I mean, it does get 6 worker kills.
Plus less mining time with the 2 workers, getting frozen. But this does mean that now, Gerald has got the natural up faster.
Pendulum.
Yeah, he's trying to get
it's going to delay the natural here. Nice catch.
But is there enough at home to defend? Gerald, although he may have to cancel this natural. You see how many stalkers there are. He
And
has
doesn't
to
have an
cancel
immortal.
it.
He's got an
He needs
immortal.
to cancel. Okay, he's got an immortal, but can he defend? There are 2 sentries here.
Maybe he's being a little greedy.
What?
Oh, he's recalling the oracle. No, he's recalling the army.
No, what? What? Oh, because force field's up the ramp. Ah,
Yeah.
that's actually big brain.
Yeah,
But does
Pretty
actually
good-
manage to save his natural.
Pretty good moves by Gerald, and the immortal is still alive, pretty well alive. Pretty much
Ooh.
alive. The oracle comes in, catches the sentry, and Gerald holds up pretty nicely to the counter by ShoWTimE. Oh, but he's moving out. The adepts are sneaking into the base.
Oh no, there's nothing in to defend.
There are shield
Just
batteries, but 2 adepts can still one-shot a probe that's not close to the battery.
I mean it. Okay.
Oh, it draws the army back.
And only for 2 probes was not that bad compared to what Gerald did.
I'm up
So
to
Gerald did.
500 milliseconds ping. It's bad.
Jeez. The rule of thumb is if it doesn't affect the game, you're alright.
Yeah. Just make it difficult to cast because like, all the units just jump forward. Every now and again, they keep rubber banding.
Damn, Portland speeds. But now we go sort of into the mid game of the PvP here. Starting to get into a macro oriented. No more proxy stargates, no more pressure with stalkers and a couple of sentries. Now it's just macro up as much as you can, try and get into charge lots, archons, maybe some other tech as well, but generally you want to go for those charge lots and archons. But now it's just a matter of what damage can you do, what damage can I get done, what damage can I prevent, or can I prevent from being scattered as I do damage, which is what just happened there
ShoWTimE
to
is
Gerald.
sneaking again into Gerald's base with the adepts.
But
Shading
this
into the natural.
this army of Gerald though, pretty scary.
Yeah. 7 probe kills. The oracle. Oh, gonna
he's
time
not
off the
paying
thingy.
attention. Oh,
Nice stasis word there. Force fields are keeping Gerald's army away, but are they going to be enough? Both players have warp prisms, so they can juggle the units over the force fields. They need be, but
but there
they
are
can't get
shield
close to
parries
the
here for
focus.
Gerald.
Gerald
Ooh, that's
does
a nice
have
force field.
2 immortals to ShoWTimE's 1 immortal. Kills 5 probes. Supply blocks ShoWTimE. Killing those pylons. Both of them getting charge. Gerald bringing up an immortal count. ShoWTimE not quite sure what he's going for yet. He's still supply blocked, waiting for to get those backup pylons up. So far, both players pretty equal.
Yeah, pretty equal.
Oh!
So far.
Gerald loses the warp prism and recalls the immortals home. Doesn't want to lose those.
Yeah. But you do have these stalkers here. Oh, even can he catch his own warp prism? No, ShoWTimE actually having the reflexes there,
Yeah,
being able to,
Gerald does not have blink. I'm up to 600 ping. God damn it. Internet, please. Don't do this to me. This is EU. I'm not supposed to have these problems. I'm right here. Thank you, Blizzard.
So ShoWTimE has transitioned into the later parts. He's already got the Templar archives going down. He's already starting to get charged. Both players are going to get charged around similarly the same times. ShoWTimE's just going to be a little bit quicker, but they are generally going to the same tech. But ShoWTimE has got that quicker Templar archives, so can get more archons out faster.
Oh, Adept shedding in again.
But they are going to
The
get
third time Gerald. This is the third time ShoWTimE managed to get these adepts into Gerald's main.
And does get a nice scout as well.
Yeah.
But Gerald, at least condition, in his condition, he has got the faster upgrades. He's already going to have +1 way faster than ShoWTimE at this moment. He's going to, you know, have the slightly bigger army supply, just not the higher tech that he wanted.
Yeah, ShoWTimE is going to have Archons. Actually, no, Geralt got temporal archives as well.
Yeah, he's getting the Archons. But Gerald's looking for a push
I think
right now.
Geralt will have the beefier arm. He does have the. It's going to be. They're going to be on equal upgrades pretty soon, but right now Geralt is actually ahead in terms of upgrades and army supply.
Yeah, because he did skimp out on that third base, which ShoWTimE has now just gotten.
Yeah.
And Gerald, he's looking, but he wants to get this push done so quickly right now. And here it comes. Bang. Out all the shots.
He can't flirt with this army for too long. He's got to push in.
I mean, he's sort of like killing off this any zealots that come like charge a bit too forward. ShoWTimE's not really having the best of control right now with his army.
Alright, just getting a nice spread here.
Even taking down some shields
of the more time goes by, the better it is for ShoWTimE, because he has the better economy, and he does have the tech to make more army units. Geralt is losing his advantage. He's taking a third.
Actually, he's pushing in right now. The flank gonna be coming in. Where's that Warp Prison marker? It's gonna be coming in. Oh my God, that
Geralt gets surrounded by forces from the third base.
But there's so many Archons here.
Like he has enough. It looks like he might just have enough.
Oh, the shield battery's actually saving an Archon right now.
Yeah, he's warping in reinforcements.
Gerald, he's actually done this.
GG is gold. Geralt will take game number 1.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, I did not expect Gerald to actually win that.
Talking about the underdog here.
Yeah.
Especially after his proxy got scouted, and his harassment got thwarted.
Yeah, and he lost so many probes to adept harass over and over again.
Don't click this link. It's the wrong one. Don't click it.
I know, I'm not.
It's the other
I'm
series.
not clicking it. I'm not clicking it. I clicked it.
I'm just saying.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying because I had the instinct to click it. Okay. So we're going to game number 2 here. Let's try and see what the update on Kelazor Lambo is. They have finished one of the games at least, because they're out of thingy. Alright, so they're asking for 1 more second.
But if we talk about that last game, that engage actually from Gerald, he actually had more immortals. That's pretty much why he won that and kept 2 of them alive thanks to the War Prism. It was pretty much that War Prism micro there from Gerald to, sort of like push, sort of like keep himself alive during that engage. Also the number of Archons as well, helping with that. The flank wasn't too bad from ShoWTimE. He just didn't have enough for that flank to come in and deal really any significant, pushing and pulling of that army from Gerald.
Yeah, this is not typical. This is very not typical of ShoWTimE. Because he's usually very, very strong with these kind of defensive situations. I was especially thinking it was going to that his defense is going to work, especially since he did so much damage to Geralt with those adept shadings.
Yeah,
constantly keeping Geralt on low work count. So it was in 2 bases, and they weren't even saturated.
No, this was pretty much an all. I want to say an all-in from Gerald there.
I mean, it was just before the attack. He did get a third. He started the third Nexus.
I did start his third.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he didn't. I thought he didn't have enough. But
But it was pretty much, this was quite all in. If it didn't make the attack work, it would have been a rough situation for Gerald. All right, never mind about that. We have a brand new game here. Simulacrum. The pirate formula for pirate babies. We're in the northwest corner of the map, representing Team Laser and the land of Poland. Give it up for our red Protoss, currently up 1 in the series. It's Gerald. And in the southeast corner of the map, representing Germany and Team Big, it is a blue Protoss. Give it up for ShoWTimE.
Alright, so...
Double gas from Gerald. Oh, there's the double gas from ShoWTimE.
That's normal, still.
Yeah, no, I just thought ShoWTimE was not getting the second one, but before I could get to that, he just got a second.
It's normal.
What is
still.
he playing at?
He's getting 2 gases. Oh my god. But no. So no early proxy shenanigans so far. Should possibly expect, some. Well, I mean, there's the second probe, of course, going to go for that proxy. Other than the one that's going to go scout. Actually, can we see in ShoWTimE's main whether he went for a second pylon? Okay, he is getting that second pylon. Okay. So,
yeah,
I don't think ShoWTimE actually... I don't think ShoWTimE actually goes for many proxies, like, the Korean PvP meta. Not that I've seen his more recent games, especially since I am Katowice. He likes to prefer to play the more standard macro Western sort of style that has served some purpose, but to be honest, I do prefer the proxy, especially with both players go proxies. It's just more getting your tech out further. Oh, actually, gateway. Okay.
Yeah. Well, nah, not too bad. It's a nice little warping position there on the map.
If he follows this up with a robo, no, it's too far away for a robo.
By the way, it's Lambo up 1 against Gelashov at the moment.
Okay. The Yakuza from the Yakuzaku from Brazil, no.
Yeah, the Yakuzaku from Europe.
Yeah. Sorry.
Everyone missed the fanfare. So we casted GSL and we didn't have the fanfare there. Everyone is missing.
I mean, we've been allowed to.
Yeah.
Everybody misses the fanfare.
And Geralt is pushing ShoWTimE back. He does have that that forward gateway there to reinforce. So he can continue pushing. He's getting a lot of stalkers.
I don't think that was obviously the best spot for a proxy. I think maybe more if he went down to the bottom, maybe. But
no,
that's
he's trying to go from behind the ramp.
He says, "Snipes off one of the sentries."
Gonna get the shield battery. It's going to go up. So this attack not quite working, but still catches ShoWTimE by surprise. He was not prepared for it.
Oh, I love the addition of these 2 adepts here.
Yeah, just shade into the main while the attack goes on, and force ShoWTimE to split his forces.
He's not even splitting his push, making his main army here.
Oh, he almost blocked himself there.
He did. He blocked himself. Okay,
but the stalkers go into the natural while this is going on, and they're depowering the shield battery.
Oh, the force field up onto the ramp.
Yeah, but Gerald does not quite have enough. Doesn't quite have enough forces to push through.
Yeah,
and
he needed
quite do damage.
To be honest, if he had a robo there at that proxy location as well, get
Immortal. Yeah, Immortal with this push would have been powerful.
But alas, he just went gateway. Now getting Twilight and Robo, so no. Okay,
Yeah,
not.
ShoWTimE keeps blocking the adepts. Doesn't want to let them in. Is Gerald trying to do to ShoWTimE what ShoWTimE did to him in the previous game with the adepts? Keeps shading there through to the main. But ShoWTimE is on top of it. Gerald is getting a Twilight console, so we're going to be taking ahead. He did get that robotics facility, but he's not really making anything out of it. Not even an observer. It's Glaved adepts. Okay. The proxy
Okay.
did get scouted. So ShoWTimE knows about this warping location. So it's not very likely that Gerald will be able to use it to warp in from there. Unless ShoWTimE just stays at home and bunkers up. I think it didn't get a warp prism. To go left at depths, I think a warp prism is kind of a must, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because
no.
you're relying on reinforcements on the front line.
And if you get it, if he goes immediately into, if he gets a Warp Prism now, it wouldn't be so bad, but I think this may have been a mistype here. There's, how many Adepts are there now on the field? There are 5 Adepts.
5.
Okay, so yes. Okay, so he's
4 are being made in the proxy location. I'm guessing it just relies on the proxy warping position here.
Yeah, he's going for 9.
To do the job.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Gerald gets a hallucination onto ShoWTimE's main base, sees the amount of gateways popping out.
Yeah, but he still doesn't know what it is. Could be Blink, could be Charge. It's unless he sees the amount of Adepts, which he has done a good job of hiding, I think. Okay, now he sees the amount of Adepts.
Still doesn't know about the glaives though.
Okay,
he's
Charge
on
is on board.
He's probably going to finish that shade.
Yeah, but there are units into the main.
Some of these adepts get stuck here, but nice block by yeah, he's gonna finish it. No, he's gonna
Hey, this... What?
A lot of miscontrol, I think, by Gerald. I mean, he could have focused that pylon and just pushed forward to the main.
He could have, but he should have just cancelled the shade. That would have been easier.
I think that was his intention. He didn't intend to finish the shade. That's why he was so quick with the recall. Now he's getting a warp prism and blink. But ShoWTimE actually is not making any more immortals. He's 2 immortals and is satisfied with that. He's getting charged and plus 2 weapons.
Yeah. But Robo Bay actually coming in from Gerald, and I think this may be disruptors because to be honest, I want to see disruptors. It actually be pretty decent against this army. Just need some blockage, which I'm pretty sure the Adepts do provide against those charge lots.
But I think I like what Gerald is doing here. It keeps keeping ShoWTimE at home with his adept shadings because they're big enough that you cannot disrespect them.
Oh,
and he's disrespecting them.
Oh, he's disrespecting him, and actually, okay, gets. But does ShoWTimE just go around? Okay, no, he's going to get rid of the proxy location.
Okay. Oh. And yeah, disruptors are on the way for Gerald. We called it.
Actually, this is a big army from ShoWTimE right now. And has got the better upgrades. Force fields trapping these Adepts on the high ground.
But the shade is finishing and they'll get away. Blink is about to finish for the Stalker so they can escape his own. Gerald just attacked his own pylon. It's a bit of a miss.
It's like, I know you're gonna kill it, so here.
I kill my own bases.
Yeah. You don't get the kill. You're not credited with that. And actually, Stargate coming in.
Geralt is warping in adepts into the main. They're shading into the natural.
This army
it forces a warp in at home, so that's nice. And these adepts can actually do a lot killing these zealots with the added glaives upgrades.
And I like this edition of the saga because if he decides to go Mass Phoenix, he can pick up the disruptors.
Mm-hmm. Does he know about
but-
the disruptors? I'm not sure if he.
I think he Hello scouted.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me check. Yeah, he did see the Robo Base, so.
Okay, the warpism is in danger. There's an entire army after it. They're sneaking into the third base. Past one zealot. Gerald's finally taking a third of his own.
I mean, these stalkers do have blinks, so they can just distract the main army as these depths, you know. Shade on forward. Did he shade forward?
Now they're going to shade through. Are they going to finish?
Oh my god, that's a lot of cannons.
Yeah, it's cannons and shield batteries and archons. You don't want to finish that shade. I think the problem for Gerald is that his army is so low tech at the moment. He has 1 immortal and 5 disruptors, but ShoWTimE has archons, he's got immortals, he's got Phoenixes,
Phoenixes.
he's got these charge lots, he's got +2 weapons upgrades, he's getting +1 armor. Gerald is about to he's getting DTs. When in doubt.
In that dank shrine. And actually,
Dank
are there
shrine.
any observers? There's no detect. Okay, there's one observer, and whereas if it's with the army, it's with the army. God.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it'd be interesting to see like how he wants to use those DTs. Whether he wants to go for harass, maybe. But there are a lot of cannons that are natural, so maybe he won't try and go for that. Oh no, what disruptor!
Disruptor! Disruptor,
Gee,
please.
purification over! Do it! Oh my god, it actually survived. That is a lot of disruptors, Jesus.
This disruptor, they have a tendency to kind of float away from the army. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
The last unit just should be going at it alone.
Well, here comes the main.
Here comes
Yeah,
the
it's a
disruption
purification
ball.
overs!
Okay, hit the immortals.
Okay,
That's a pretty
let's
good
see
shot.
how well they do. Purification overs. Oh, the lifts up by the Phoenixes. Being so good. Halukes, actually. But more purification
But they get
overs.
cancelled again. Very good moves by ShoWTimE, completely cancelling those disruptor shots. I don't think even one of them exploded, other than the first one on the immortals.
I think the first two, exploded was, and this is going to be the
Immortals
third.
is still alive. GG is gold. ShoWTimE
Yeah,
evens
the-
up the score.
Yeah, there was even a warping at the main. I think of just charge lots, and that pretty much ended it. There was nothing really Gerald could do.
Yeah. I think Gerald was a little flustered there, going with too many things at once, with the blink and the glaives. I didn't have a warp prism. I mean, if he had a warp prism, started the warp prism as soon as he got the robotics
Yeah.
facility, he could have just warped in a whole bunch of adepts into ShoWTimE's main, and you would not have had anything to deal with it.
Mm.
And instead, he
It's
just went with glyphed adepts in the mid game, which is far less effective. It did use them pretty well in terms with shading into the main or threatening to shade into the main to keep ShoWTimE back, but eventually ShoWTimE just moved out. He had enough.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we are on the Eternal Empire, which is, as the name suggests, eternal. We're in the northeast corner of the map, representing the land of Poland and Team Blazer. It is our red red Protoss, even. Gerald. And in the southwest corner of the map, bringing the series back to a sideways 1-1, representing Germany and Team Big, it is our blue Protoss, Showtime. All right. So no proxies so far.
You wouldn't open on proxies.
I mean, no cannon rushes or anything.
I want to see a good cannon rush, man. I haven't had one in such a long time.
I mean, we saw in the GSL Super Tournaments we had a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean casting one, not watching one.
We cast. I mean, we did NA contender last week, so
Oh god.
you know.
Wait, Xeno's actor was in it, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's an actor versus reality. What the fuck? What do you think was going on there? It was. There was not one series that didn't have a cannon rush. Not one game, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
didn't have a cannon rush.
Is that it? Hold up. Oh, never mind. But immediate proxy pylon there from Gerald, of course. I mean, but yeah, ShoWTimE. Should expects. It's totally not. Almost 4:30 in the morning for me. I mean, ShoWTimE should expect like some kind of proxy. He doesn't see it on the bottom side, so he has to assume. Okay, it has to be on that top side of the map. That probe is staying like alongside. He hasn't done. Gerald hasn't sent a probe to that location. Maybe like wants to pull something out here. Maybe do a bit of sneaky.
We just want to keep an eye on the natural.
Yeah.
See when ShoWTimE gets a natural.
But you should have used that
No.
pylon. It's just a weird timing thing for me. Maybe it was the full ShoWTimE into thinking, oh.
Yeah, I don't know. No, does get the scouts on the natural and takes a natural of his own. Not too far behind. So,
is that a lot of stalkers coming across?
Yeah, they're kind of
one,
waddling through.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, waddling through.
2 stalkers and 2 adepts.
Yeah. So the good old distract with the 2 the 2 stalkers.
The double date. I'll call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but ShoWTimE has been super on top of blocking that ramp. Got that doorman thing going there. The wall is always a wall. The wall is never not a wall.
Yeah, it's not a wall when the pylon isn't there. Let's be honest. But Blink actually going to be.
The pylon will always be there when it needs to be there. Therefore, the wall is always a wall.
So Blink going to be the upgrade here. Not Glaive Depths.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he'll go with the Glaives again. There's a bit of a curveball that he did in the previous game.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's making this amount of adepts here to.
Yeah, to fake it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm going to get adepts again. You better be prepared for my adepts. Oh no, they're stalkers. Yeah, could be.
Yeah. He's not really adding a gateway explosion, only adding 2 gateways so far.
No robotics facility for Gerald though. It's not fair to have a warp prism.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, finish the shade.
Cast the curse! Oh, he didn't finish the shade! Oh my god! Oh my god, the blocking here from ShoWTimE. No wonder he is called the Mauer, the wall.
The wall is never not a wall. So Gerald killed that shield battery, but it's a, it's not much of a comfort, I think. He's getting a robotics facility finally and getting some more gateways. Not sure what his plans are in the future here. ShoWTimE does have a warp prism set up here. Gonna be adept drop. Only 2 adepts,
Let's
though.
leave it there. Yeah. And no glaives, so he's just looking for maybe, you know, just to drop these 2 in. I think he maybe might warp in a bit more. Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
gonna
no,
drop these
he
2 in.
just want to destabilize Gerald, you know. Kill some probes. He has the shade ready to pull them back. Gets the
3,
defenses.
4. Oh, actually cancelled the.
Oh, he canceled the shade.
And Gerald did reveal he had blink.
Okay.
By
So
blinking
nice
onto
work for
those.
ShoWTimE. Getting 4 probes. Keeping Gerald off balance.
Hmm.
Now Gerald will have to keep some units there to protect that position so he doesn't get compromised again. Geralt is moving out on the map with some stalkers. ShoWTimE's hallucination just about misses it. Oh, Geralt had a pylon in the northwest corner of the map, but ShoWTimE walked in a couple
Yeah,
of
just
zealots.
found it. Yeah, that's what I was talking about before. It was like he didn't use it for a proxy or anything. He just left it there, which is weird.
Yeah. Alright.
Yep.
Warprism is still a threat. Templar Archives for Geralt is finished.
both-
ShoWTimE does have his own, so we're just going to start to see some Archons being made here. Oh, it recalls the prison.
Both players here going for the same upgrade timings. But Gerald does have the faster charge because he did have that, you know, the quicker Twilight Council. I was about to say Dark Templar Archives. But it's we're looking at a pretty even game at this moment. I mean, Gerald has got actually, ShoWTimE has got the higher army supply and higher worker count as well. So, in terms of, like, you know, economy, ShoWTimE is slightly ahead. In both terms of, like, army size. Not in tech necessarily, but it's sort of like the game win, but the opposite. You know, except ShoWTimE's not losing a whole bunch of probes to a depth harass here.
Yeah.
But
they are in somewhat equal situation, but ShoWTimE does have the higher Archon count for the moment, is a bit ahead in upgrades. Let's see how well Geralt catches up. He's getting actually the shields upgrade for the Archon instead of going for level 3 weapons. And ShoWTimE does have the 2 immortals, which Geralt has skipped. Let's see, but they are pretty equal economically. They're not too far away. Archon dropped by Geralt. Not quite getting much done. The armies clash in the middle of the map, but
it's a skirmish
nothing
for
crazy happens.
Gerald versus ShoWTimE.
But ShoWTimE
ShoWTimE-
gets a
Well, he
gets a
does
full
get a full.
phase. So
That's how.
gonna make use of the stalemate to get ahead.
I mean, it's the old adage: if your opponent's defending, expand. If your opponent's attacking, defend. If your opponent's defending, expand. Oh wait, I said that right?
Attack. If
If
your
your
opponent
opponent-
is expanding, attack.
Attack. If your opponent's expanding, expand. Well, let's be honest, you kind of need to expand at the same time. Otherwise, you're gonna fall behind slightly. So more disruptor's gonna be the.
Yeah,
Actually,
but ShoWTime's
both
getting a
players-
robotics bay as well, so maybe get disruptors of his own. And he's getting 2 more robotics facilities.
What's this? Early PvP and
Is it gonna be triple disruptor production? That's expensive. He's gonna need more cash. Oh, he's actually getting graviton beams thingies for the warp prisms. Gonna be
Gravitic
juggling.
drives.
Gravitic drive.
Gravitic drive? Or is that
Try to get me some
observatory?
gravitic drive. Gonna pump
Anyway.
up that drive.
Anyway, we're heading back into early PvP and Legacy of the Void. With Blink Stalkers and Disruptors. Those
Zealot run by set up by ShoWTimE there. Going to try and get into Geralt's 4th base, but the main army is there, so That's not likely to
Gravitic boosters.
do much
That's
damage.
not gravitic.
Pretty boost, yeah, that's one.
But oh, do you see what I see from show? Actually, both these players, they are going the
Yeah,
exact same
double
route.
DT.
Oh my god!
The doubt
What
trying.
has this meta come to, Steel?
I don't know. What is Europe even?
What
Nobody
is
proxies.
PvP?
People are going cliffed adepts in the mid game. DT versus DT. I like the Zealot drops here. Gonna spread some chaos in Gerald's bases while multi-pronging in the northwest. The main army is sort of kind of sneaking
Ooh,
into Gerald's natural there.
I mean, Gerald did take care of that warp prism.
Yeah, but lost his own.
There's
So neither
just this
player
one
has a warp
cannon.
prism now. We don't even get warp prism.
Rather the
juggling.
disruptors. There they are.
Oh, it's a fleet
Oh.
bacon.
Stupid units? I think it's stupid units. Still, it's
Yeah.
stupid units. Do you think it's
Yeah.
time for stupid units? Well, oh, that's what you don't need.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was 2 disruptors for 1 Nova. And remember, ShoWTimE does have
I thought it
3
was one.
robotics facility. No, it was 2.
Uh,
I believe. ShoWTimE does have the higher disruptor count, 7 to 3. It does have the
Oh.
ability to make more of them. Tempests and Mama Sheep.
Other shit.
Alright.
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 The Golden Martyr has arrived, I guess.
Yep. It's not stupid unit. What did we call them? It's not
Tempest,
not Tempest. The carriers. They're not stupid units.
Yes.
They're they're not big oofs. I think we had a name for them. Alright, ShoWTimE is dropping in the natural. That is
oh, the
DTs.
DTs!
Where's the detection? Wait, there is. He has detection. Gerald has detection here. There's just nothing to defend. He has an observer right over that that nexus. That
Oh.
observer is like, look, I did my part. I don't know.
I don't know how you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
fucked up.
ShoWTime's forces are getting caught in the left there.
Oh.
It's surrounded.
Ah.
Don't get the DTs, but
What the hell?
get disruptor shots from the sides.
Not the best from ShoWTimE, but he is distracted elsewhere by
Yeah,
doing
they are
this again.
Trading though. It's not too bad for either player. Zealot warping in the natural there. The ShoWTimE's DTs are still alive. Actually, Gerald is supply block now. Heavily supply block. He's using many pylons. And ShoWTimE making 3 disruptors at a time.
Yeah, he really wants to show
I mean, he
that,
didn't lose I didn't notice. He lost a lot of them.
Yeah,
He lost 4 of his
I-
disruptors.
we didn't see them. This is going to be interesting. I'll be engaged here. We're at the purification novus. There they are. But I'm only going to take out a couple of zealots. But ShoWTimE just keeps on, just keeps on harassing this natural.
Tempest is just keeping them kind of not at home, but in the
Oh,
middle
there
of the
they are.
map there.
I think he
with
was
the
just
Mama
waiting
Sheep
for his
and more
main army.
disruptors. Yeah, now he's going to consolidate his all of his forces here into one giant big Protoss ball.
I mean, to be fair, there's not really that much to take out these Tempests. There's no Phoenixes.
8 disruptors versus 7 disruptors. This is gonna be a clown fiesta here. Quirky, this is gonna be a clown fiesta. I don't think my peacemaker can take it.
Don't worry, Grandpa. We can get you a new one if you die. But it's just a lot of just sending out disruptor shops trying to find something, and we're just going into the stalemate again. Gerald's still on 4 bases. He has maxed, but he needs to get a 4th base up and running if he wants to keep that bank up. Yeah. Compared to ShoWTimE, his company is not that great.
Alrighty. Countering engagement. Nope. ShoWTimE is backing away. Oh, it's going up the ramp. He was just trying to get these immortal.
Nervous can blow up purification nervous.
Yeah. They keep trying to land these shots against one another. Now these Zealots are actually free reign on these disruptors. Oh, the one goes up. Boom, going to clean everything. Everything dies.
Oh, but this. Oh, okay. I thought the army of ShoWTimE was out of position, but apparently not. He has got the revelation on the army.
It's jumping between the.
This is a
base and the natural there.
I wouldn't say this is a weird game as much as just a very long, not what we used to. Oh my god! That's purification nervous! Well, actually, I thought they did a lot more. That was 53 army supply there. Instantly gone. Oh! Oh, but these purifications actually pretty decent. The disruptors of ShoWTimE were in the back, not doing as much damage as they could.
But he still has a lot of disruptors left, and he has the Tempest, so he can outrange this army of Gerald.
Yeah, that's the only problem. He needs that anti-air. Hey, Gerald's going for his own Tempest right now.
Oh, I say ShoWTimE is sending some more DTs. I think his ShoWTimE has the much better air upgrade at the moment, and he's working on better even more.
Yeah, I would say
it's been a while since I saw a PvP like this.
Yeah,
getting to proper late game.
Okay, going for the flank. The purification over's not going to get blinked out. There's one going on to the south, but it's not going to be enough. These disruptors are going to go down. The purification overs. Oh my god!
A lot of ShoWTimE time disappears. I think
Gerald has he done it? The recall, but there is. Oh, I think DT's gone into that 4th base of Gerald. There's no detection.
Supply though now. I mean, look at the income event. Yeah, this is something you don't see very often. It's all in ShoWTimE's favor for the past 10 minutes.
It's like the Australian dollar just keeps on going down.
Oh, DT blink. ShoWTimE is getting DT blink.
Oh my god! What is this game? Jesus.
Yeah, this is PvP sometimes get into this situation where it's like classic TvT where no player can actually break the other player, and it's just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
But ShoWTimE has got that better economy. Oh, but he could just snipe off this base here with these Tempests.
I mean, if he has the time, Tempests take quite a while to kill things nowadays. They don't.
You have the upgrades.
And ShoWTimE did save most of his Tempests in the previous fight. But Gerald is taking care of that gas.
Look at that Archon count. If you can get those Archons underneath that Warp Prince. Oh my god, that's a perfect revelation! Look at that. Those Tempests have nowhere to hide.
Yeah, Mama Ship can't even hide them under stress.
Just... And look, because Gerald has the slightly higher disruptor count, you can just use those purification overs just to like sort out the army.
But here's the thing: in the long run, ShoWTimE has more bases and has a huge bank. He has much more survivability in this game at the moment. Oh, it's catching damage from the side. Disruptors killing disruptors.
Same old story. Disruptors killing disruptors.
It's like a duel when one disruptor shoots. It's Nova against another disruptor, and just the first one to kill the other wins. The first one to shoot wins. Because the other one will die and then cancel the destruction over. Alright. Gerald is getting a Mama ship as well. Working some DTs is not sure where they are exactly right now. There's
Still.
one DT just somewhere in the middle of the map, running around.
Still.
What?
Can this game end?
No, you're not going to sleep, Quirky. The mainstream is also watching this game because they're
I know.
You know, Kelazor versus Lambo.
Oh, but ShoWTimE!
A long time ago.
He's had enough. He's pushing in.
Yeah.
I can recall some of the army. He wants to sandwich this as best as he can. He can actually get behind and kill off these disruptors. There won't be too much. Oh, the time warp.
What is this? 2015?
What is this? An actual spell being used? This is... What? Still, what is this game?
It's a late game PvP.
Yep.
Last time I casted one of these games, speaking of casting in Hebrew, it was in the Israeli LAN tournament. I was solo casting a game like this, and it lasted for like 45 minutes.
Oh god! There's purification overs!
So close by the end. Oh,
Actually,
it looks like...
Oh, he wasn't target firing enough!
This time Gerald loses most of his army, but here's the thing, Gerald does not have the bank that ShoWTimE has. He doesn't have the ability to remake this army very quickly. He's getting stalkers to replace his forces. They're not really the most effective units at this point in the game.
Yes, you need Archons, you need Phoenixes, to be honest.
Tempests are killing all of the Tempests of Gerald. And now they're focusing the Disruptors. Gerald is out of Disruptors. He's about to be out of Tempests as well, and there's just nothing that can get close to ShoWTimE's army now. And look at the bank again. ShoWTimE can remake a lot of his army pretty easily.
And anything tries to get near it, it's just going to be absolutely dead. This is nuke-worthy. Look, now all the Tempests are gone. There's no production here from Gerald. This is all he has.
Yeah. I mean, he does have equal income, somewhat, but it's just... It doesn't have the bank to just make an army really quickly. Well, ShoWTimE does have that. He's hoping to catch ShoWTimE's army unprepared and just kill a lot of stuff really quick.
I will say this for... I will say this for, Gerald. Because of Blink, he can dodge most of these Deception, and now he decides to go in! The Mama Ship Core! It's gonna go down, now it's just a Tempest! And thanks to the Archon's damage to bonus! The DTs coming in, but that's all the Tempest down! ShoWTimE, he's lost the majority of his army! And now we're going back!
He just spent his entire gas bank. Look at his minerals. He can win with Zealots now.
Yeah, that's where,
yes. ShoWTimE has 23 gateways. He can just make mass Zealots and win the game now.
Oh my god.
Just make mass charge lords and send them just all over the map. There's no way Gerald can be everywhere at once.
I like how we recalled the Observer.
Gerald just about managed to save his base. This is a fresh mining base. He can't lose the ShoWTimE.
Oh, but he's gonna lose his fifth!
Look at this with the PM Nexus there. The giant Nexus. Yeah, Zealots. Charge Locks. Just win with Charge Locks now.
Yeah. I mean, but Archons do accept the Charge Locks. The Stalkers can kite pretty well. But I think this is it. I think ShoWTimE has survived long enough, done enough damage. And I think we're gonna see the end. I think this is the beginning of the end here still.
We're not gonna see it for Nexi up and running. I'm
I
afraid.
mean, we might if these. Oh my god, disruptors. That's it. GG. Well played.
Ooh.
It's almost 5 a.m. still.
Well, it's getting 10 p.m. here, so you know I have to go into night mode. These people are going to sleep, so I have to be calm and collected.
I can hardly hear you now. Fuck.
Hold on, I was just drinking water. Gotta hydrate your hydras.
I need to have a shower after that. God, I feel dirty.
I do wonder if we're going to take a break at some point, because
We take a break when we're dead still.
There were a lot of disruptors in this game, and they need to be drained.
To be honest, I think everybody needs to take a break after that. Jesus. Christ almighty.
I mean, we could take turns while casting, but also Kuro needs a bit of a break as well.
Yeah, I'll just take turns of. Hey, Yaku, you still awake?
No, don't.
Kidding.
She will not let Yaku replace her as production.
What about Light?
Yeah, she
What about
trusts Light.
Steel?
To
be honest,
right
with
now,
your internet at the moment, yeah.
I'm a good observer, but I don't have all the production stuff set up because, you know, my internet is just not good enough to actually cast. It's barely good enough. It's barely good enough to cast when I'm not producing anything.